Hi, hello everyone, this is Harsha from ASHUHARSHA Innovation and welcome back to our channel. So in this video we are going to continue with our ReactJS tutorial, and in this video we are going to learn about installation and setup process for the ReactJS applications. So without any delay, let's get started. So let's look at today's agenda. So in today's agenda we are going to see what are the softwares and tools required for installation. Then we are going to move on to the actual mission and perform some installations. That's it. So let us see what are the required configuration. So before moving to that softwares and tools, let us see what are the minimum configurations required for our mission. So we required operating system which is greater than Windows 7 or else some Linux development mission is also fine, and we need to have at least 4 GB of RAM with 15 GB of minimum storage, and we need to have a good internet browser which has JS enabled, okay, like scripts enabled. Okay, now moving on to the softwares and tools required. So on the top we required Node.js, which is LTS, like we need to install the stable version of Node.js, not an experimental version. And we need Visual Studio Code for doing for editing our code and running also. And we need Prettier extension which is installed within the Visual Studio Code. So Prettier is like it beautifies our code. So you will see how it works when we are writing the code. And we also required ES7 plus React Redux React Native Snippets also. As of now when I am teaching, there is ES7 also. So React Snippets is also a required extension in Visual Studio, so that we can type our code without any delays, like we can straightly keep on typing and we will get the snippets, like we will get the shortcuts completed. Now now I will move on to my mission to show you how we need to install Node, Visual Studio, Prettier, React Snippets, etc. So let me move on to my system quickly. So as you see, now I am on my mission. So in your mission, go to any browser. I am opening Chrome as the browser, and I am going to use it as a default browser also. After opening the browser, just search for nodejs.org and you will find a website opened like this, and here click on the LTS version whichever is available. Once you click it, you will see a download started button and it will be downloaded. Then locate the file and double click on it to install it. So you can click on the run. You may ask this like these things, like to give the permissions, and it may ask you password also. If there is any prompts, provide it. Then click on run. After clicking on run, you will see a setup wizard open like this. Wait for a second to start this wizard. So after that, you will see a setup wizard open. Click on next, then accept the terms and agreement, then click on next. Then here you can see the installation location. I suggest you to leave it default only, don't change that, but you can able to change the location also. Click on next, again click on next, and here you can see that automatically install necessary tools is available. It is optional, I am leaving it unchecked, but you can, if you want, you can check that also. And click on next, and at the end you will see an install button. Click on install. So you may be prompted for password while after clicking install. Just input your PIN or password of your laptop. You will get installed. So once the installation is finished, you will see a completed Node setup wizard like this here. Just click on finish. And now to verify that our Node is installed or not, just search on your click on your search button and search for command line, like command prompt, and click Node, write a command node space -v. If you see a number without any error, if you see a number here like I am seeing here, you have successfully installed your Node.js. Now the second software we required is Visual Studio. So to install Visual Studio, just search for Visual Studio Code and click on the first link. So you can see here downloads is also available. First click on go to the code.visualstudiocode.com. You can also do that. So after that, click on download for Windows if you are Windows. If you are other version, you can download other versions also by clicking on the arrow down there. So once you click it, you can see the download is happening here. So once the download is completed, just locate the runner file and double click on it. So you will see the Visual Studio Code setup window like this. If it asks for some prompts, provide passwords and click on run and yes. And then once the runner is opened, you can see that I accept agreement is there. I am accepting the terms and agreement. So here make sure that you have selected all the checkboxes. Then click on next, then click on install. So this will take some time. So once the installation is completed, you will see launch Visual Studio checkbox here. Just click on check off it and click on finish button. So once you click on finish button, you will see the Visual Studio Code opened if you have installed it correctly. Like this, VS Code will be opened, and if it is open, then you are done. You are done with the installation of Visual Studio Code. So after that, on the left hand side, you can see that there is an extension tab, that is a fourth option, I guess, in your missions. So click on the extension tab, and I have already installed some extensions here, so don't look at them. I will tell you what are the extensions you need to install. So the second thing we need, the third thing we need is Prettier. So search for Prettier. You will see a symbol like this, Prettier code formatter. There will be more, but make sure that you are installing Prettier code formatter only. You will see an install button here. Click on the install button, like this it will be. I'll just show you. So like this, you will see an install button. Click on the install button. It will install the Prettier for you. And after that, you also need React Snippets. So just search for React Snippets in your extension tab. Then open it, and you will find an install button like this. Just click on the install button, and you will see the extension is installed. That's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching.